Hi. It was a half busy day and half idle, and tomorrow it's going to be a busy day for me because it's the critical design review for my vendor in front of my clients. That is the Air Force. Anyways, today in the second half I was done with the pending task, and now I was kind of sitting idle and for around 2 hours, starting from 3 to 5 and half an hour extra. 5:30 is the time we get off officially. In that time, it's very easy for me to blame the hot weather for not doing anything. I wasn't doing anything much. I couldn't practice magic. I had 2 points with me, pack of cards, and apart from that, the book of comedy and the Visions of Wonder, the Book of Wonder by Tommy Wonder. And there are so many things at hand, and still I was not doing it. And I can say it's a poor planning when there is a long way to go, and still when you get the time, you think you take it for granted, and you're not using it to move ahead. Whenever I see and read about the people like Muhammad Ali or Bruce Lee, I really feel bad for myself. Though my nerves and my aim can be as high as them to get the perfection, but my efforts are nowhere near. You know Bruce Lee, what he once said? He said, I'm not afraid of the person who has practiced, who knows 1,000 kicks. I'm afraid of from the one who has practiced a kick 1,000 times. It makes sense, and he's more concerned about quality, more concerned about the skill a person has acquired after practicing it for so long. And it's really the practice, the right amount of dedication and the perfection that can make flinty stones into diamonds. And really, I feel this is somewhere missing. Probably it's the lack of proper planning that I'm not able to get an act into shape, but more or less I'm trying to work on the routines which can be performed at impromptu when someone demands a magic trick right in front of you. Say, hey, you want to show something, why don't you show us something? Then you should be ready, because this is how you start working. You gain confidence, and you test the thing which you have been practicing all those nights in front of mirror or probably in the video camera. And now is the time to see how well you're performing, what are the angles, if there are any gaps, the direction thing, the misdirection, and the timing, the angles, the weight, the surprise. All these things are best learned right in the front of the audience. And if you think it's really difficult to come out in front of the audience, you're making mistakes. Really, that's a cycle, and you'll have to jump that barrier. I feel reluctant while to perform some magic in front of the audience, a friend, a colleague, a person, a junior, and really, it's a tough task at hand to start with, but somewhere it can start. When I remember my summer of 2018 when I was learning basic tricks, I used to learn, and seriously, I had the dare to perform in front of the people because there was not much to lose, and I was quite free, and I used to baffle people that time. Seriously, I'd seen them fall on their seats after I dissolved the coin into the water glass, and seriously, they were making it which I could hold right in front of the people, right in front of their eyes. I could show them the cards changing colors, and there were so many things that, seriously. And now, when I'm learning from the experts, the real magic is nowhere to see. Why? I don't know. Anyways, I can say it's the poor planning and the lack of timing structure and the task at hand, which can be set well before in time and can use to practice properly with all the resources at hand whenever the time allows. Because really the time is limited, and as the future time, as I anticipate, as it becomes after me and my wife become parents, it's really difficult to spare time. So before the storm comes, use the silence. That's what I have to say. That's all from my side today. There you go. Bye. Take care.